Hi, I'm Bill, and this is the Warrior Medic. In episode 5, we trace 4 wounds back to their source. And today, I want to go deeper on the raging father, because most men get this one wrong. Men who grew up with a rageful father assume they got that directly. Father was angry, son becomes angry. It's simple. But that's not actually what happens. And understanding what happens changes everything. Your father didn't give you rage, he gave you fear. Think about what it's actually like to grow up in a home where the atmosphere is controlled by a man's anger. You learn early to read the room before you enter. The way the car door closes, the pace of the footsteps, the tone of his first word. You learn all of it without any of it being taught, because your nervous system, designed for survival, figures it out fast. That boy was afraid every day in his own home, and fear, with nowhere to go, eventually becomes rage. Here's why that matters. Fear needs somewhere to go. In a healthy home, a boy can show fear. He can be anxious without being condemned, and he can be vulnerable without it being used against him. But in a home controlled by anger, fear has no safe outlet. You can't show weakness to a man who punishes it. So the fear goes underground. And over time, it transforms. Every difficult feeling, grief, anxiety, shame, helplessness, it gets compressed and funneled into the one emotion that was permitted in the home: rage. The boy who is afraid becomes a man who is angry, not because he chose anger, but because fear with no outlet eventually has to go somewhere. And the only model he had was his father. You are not your father. You carry his fear. The switch that triggers you, the 0 to explosion response that scares you and the people you love, that's not your character. That is a 7-year-old boy's fear, but it's running a grown man's body. You didn't choose anger, you inherited fear. And fear, with no safe place to land, learned the only outlet your home actually permits. That's not a life sentence, that's a wound. And a wound that can be named can be healed. Go watch episode 5. The link is right below, because that's where we trace this all the way to its source and start talking about what it takes to change it. And if you really want to change it, get Forged by Fire, the book that is the foundation of all of this, and start the healing journey. The link is in the description below. If you want more, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with a man who recognizes that switch. You might be changing his life. Remember, we're all becoming warrior medics, so reach back, help someone on their journey. There's more coming every week, and you don't want to miss it. It may help you become the man you were meant to be. My name is Bill. This is the Warrior Medic.